What is up, guys? It is me, Monster58, and welcome back to another episode of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. In the last episode, we really pushed our cop career and racer career to try and get the final tiers of events unlocked for us, and we were able to do that with the cop side of things. But in this episode today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to push forward to try and get the racer side of things, and we're going to be doing racer events until we get the final series of the final tier of events of the racer career. So let's take a look at all the racer events. Got a duel here, a race, another race. Let's see. How long are these races? 12 miles. This is 10 miles. This is a 10-mile race. We'll start off with this episode. Start off with this event. So yeah, let's hit it off.
At the beginning of the 90s, the Diablo replaced the Countach and was yet again the showcase for Lamborghini's now legendary V12 engines. The name, which means devil, is a return to using names of famous fighting bulls, with Diablo noted as being particularly ferocious. In 1993, the specialized Diablo VT was released. The VT, or viscous traction, highlights the inclusion of all-wheel drive, which would be a feature of almost all of Lamborghini's future cars. However, when the Diablo SV was created in 1995, it was based on the original Diablo and was therefore rear-wheel drive. With the SV or Sport Veloce name, which had only been used once before, it did include an uprated engine capable of delivering 510 horsepower, larger brakes, and a new 3-piece adjustable spoiler. The original brief for the Diablo was to build a car capable of at least 196 miles per hour. In 1991, the original Diablo was briefly the fastest production car in the world, with a top speed of 202 miles per hour. With an optional SV logo on the side, other distinguishing features include dual instead of quad front fog lamps, front brake cooling ducts, and 2 massive air takes on the engine cover.
So yeah, the Diablo, definitely a very striking car. You know, the wedge shape. Obviously, they really honed in on that with the Countach, but you can really see it with the Diablo. I feel bad for saying it, but part of me also thinks it looks like a doorstop. And I'm not saying that in an awful way. I'm saying that in a pretty cool way. I do love how the car looks. And it's an icon. It's a V12 Lamborghini, and as we know, the naturally aspirated V12 Lamborghinis are now being phased out. They don't exist anymore. The Aventador was the last one. The Ultimate was the last version of the Aventador ever made, and now we have the Revuelto. So yeah. But as it does with regular race events, I will cut this out, and I will cut back when there's anything interesting that happens or any interesting conversation I have. Oh, come on. It was like 3 seconds after I said I'll cut the video. Oh, wow. That guy got absolutely owned by that box truck. Ow, 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 ow. I messed up. Thanks a lot, MP412C. And everyone's bearing down my neck, I guess. Bearing down my neck, bearing down my throat. I guess the nice thing about the later events here, as we get into the exotic series and finally the last tier of racer events as well as cop events, is even if they're long miles, like the miles in terms of the length, they end up being a lot shorter than you think because the cars are so damn fast. I hope that screw-up wasn't the death of me, and that I lose this because of that. By the way, that shortcut's bait. I don't know if I've said that before, but that shortcut is absolute bait. Complete and utter bait. Doesn't do anything. And there we go. Ugh, excuse me, burp. There we go. Very quick race. Very nice. Got a new car. Very nice. Let's take a look at what we got. The Roadster. Very cool. Just literally the Cinque just with an open roof. So, nothing too crazy. Another one. Oh, just the regular one instead of the NFS edition. So, these cars are worth so much money nowadays. Actually, I'm not sure. I'll probably throw up on screen how much these cars are actually worth nowadays, if they even, if any of them are even selling. But they are worth ridiculous amounts of money. Alright, we're done with that. And let's see, you got a duel here. I saw an event open up, so another race, and let's spice it up with a hot pursuit. I believe this is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, this is the event I was thinking of. Yes, this is the Sesto and the ZR1. So this event is normally, way back in the original game, was supposed to be the Sterling Moss versus the ZR1. But obviously the Sterling Moss doesn't exist in this game due to licensing hell and all that stuff. I assume, as also people have stated online through my research. So I agree with that, because that was, that car was named after Sterling Moss, and I believe it was made in conjunction with him. So yeah, but I really enjoyed this race. I just don't like it when we're limited and restricted with the cars that we get to drive, but this is still fun. Pick the Sesto because Lambo fanboy, so. Speaking of fighter jets on the road with Lambos, frickin' the Revuelto looks like a fighter jet on the road. Damn it, like I know the Aventador did, but holy cow, the Revuelto looks... Chef's kiss on Lamborghini's design team for that car. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. I'm so excited. And I was remiss when they said that thing would be making 1,015 horsepower. Because I was like, they bump the power up from gen to gen, whether it's the V10s or the V12s or with any, car like that for that matter. But I didn't expect it to go from about 800 horsepower to 1,000, so. Because the SVJ, I believe, at the end of the day made 770, which, we can just round it up to about 800, so. Luckily, you know what? I'm going to shut up. I was going to say something about the cops, but, we're going to shut up because if I say something, I'm immediately going to get wrecked, so. They're on my tail, but they're not rubber banding as hard as I expected them to, so. We still have all of our weapons, haven't had to use any of them. Wow, yeah, I really need to keep my mouth shut because I guarantee I'm going to have to use them in a minute here. Now they're catching up here. Got one of you. And they're 12Cs as well. I'm gonna turbo here. I'm gonna jam. Ooh, that was good. That was juicy. That was juicy. A very juicy turbo. I'm going to take the tunnel here. Yes. Don't hit the wall. Oh my god! Jesus, that scared the piss out of me. Whoa. That cop spawned out of nowhere coming at Mock Jesus to me. Good lord. Miles, we got about 4.5 miles. Another cop right here. I do not remember where the end of this race is. Oh, is this... Oh, Continentals? Muscly cars versus my very lightweight car. That ain't gonna be the best, but... I believe there was, yep, I just skipped a roadblock. Very nice. Oh my god, look at all the cops after me. Good lord, they're all on me. Woo! Barely if any of them are on that ZR1 that's a gazillion miles behind me. I'm taking that shortcut on the right there. Yep, we're doing this. Oh, piss! I didn't take the shortcut, damn it. Ow, 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 ow. We're not taking the shortcut because I want to take the road. Wow, that was close. But we did, folks. Let's go. Yeah, got a new car again. And I all of a sudden turned southern for some reason. I don't know why. Or cowboy. I'm Cassidy. No, I hate that game. Man, Blizzard actually pooped the bed with that game. Good lord. Alright. Wow, we got a ton of new events opened up to us. Time trial, another hot pursuit. We're gonna kind of save those a little more. We got, a pretty straightforward race here, so let's just do this one, and then we'll end off with the time trial, and that'll be it for the episode. Hopefully we unlock the Hyper Series. If we don't, we don't. What are you gonna do, so. Let's take the ACR. I will record this, and I will catch you guys in the event.
A 2010 Dodge Viper SRT10 American Club Racer regained the street-legal production car lap record at Laguna Seca from a one-off exotic prototype with a time of 1 minute 33.915. A fitting finale for the current generation Dodge Viper, which entered production on July 1st, 2010. Specifically modified and tuned for track performance, the road-legal Dodge Viper SRT10 ACR features racing dampers and shocks and many aerodynamic and lightweight components. The large rear wing is able to generate an amazing 1,000 pounds of downforce at 150 miles per hour. A fanged front splitter, rear wing sculpted by computational fluid dynamics, and painted Sidewinder wheels add to the already bold looks of the Dodge Viper SRT10.
Yeah, we get to finally drive the ACR. I love this car. I've always loved the Viper. I know I talked about this in previous episodes, but I just really liked how it looked, and I liked how it was, and I still believe to this day, the largest production engine in any vehicle. I believe 8.4 liter V10 engine, absolutely beast of a car. And I believe one of my friend's dads used to own a Gen 1 Viper. Again, I think I mentioned this in previous stuff, but I've always had an affiliation because I think the Viper just looks sick. I think it looks really freaking awesome. And I know that they aren't the most sophisticated cars, but at the end of the day, I just enjoy simple, cool speed, and it makes me sad that the Viper is now gone. You know, doesn't exist anymore. It just, to me, again, and there's a Mustang right there. There's a cop Mustang right there. But it just seems to me that the Corvette has no competition anymore for like the biggest, brashest, you know, supercar type thing that supercar type vehicle that America can make. And oh my, that everybody freaking died there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a shame, and to sort of homage back to the previous gen Viper GTS. I went with this blue and white color scheme on the ACR because I love how blue and white looks. I love the. Oh my God, that Viper killed himself. The greens on these cars is the purples as well. Very, very cool. Luckily, it's a pretty straight shot from here, so there's not much left. Just running into traffic is the part that's going to screw you over. Got about a mile left. I think we're good to go. The only part is if I screw up. If I hit that barrier there, I would have freaking cried. Whoosh! There we go. ACR gets us over the line in 2 minutes and 48 seconds in first place. Let's go. Alrighty, and our last event for the day. Yeah, let's do that time trial and get it out of the way. Slideshow, let's see what we got here. What car haven't we really driven? Obviously, the 177. Might as well drive it. I haven't gotten the chance to drive this car yet. I do have a fair bit of experience driving this vehicle, so. Speaking of Aston's, got a V12 Vantage there in the opening little screen right there. People argue that the grille on this car is pretty big, and I agree, but I actually like it. I think it works for this car, and I think it still works for Aston's current design language. Again, to each their own, and I respect if you don't like it. I personally think it looks cool. I also just think the current gen Vantage is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous car. Whew, that was close. I almost absolutely ate it on that traffic car. But yeah, I think that the current gen Aston design language is gorgeous, as well as especially the Vantage. That looks great. And again, I can't wait for like the Valhalla and stuff to be released to more customers and yada yada yada. The one car I've always been curious about when its release date actually is. I don't know if it has been released yet, or I think COVID had a big bearing on its production. Was the AMG Project One, which is the cover car for Forza Horizon 5. I know that a ton of people ordered them. I think they were pre-pandemic was when they were revealed, so, and when it was being talked about. So I'm very interested to see if that car will end up being released anytime soon. I just can't remember off the top of my head if what dates that Mercedes pushed the delivery dates to for the customers. Yeah, I think that car is freaking crazy from what we've seen of it. That car is absolutely bonkers. Makes me excited to see what people will do with it. Obviously, most of the people will keep it in the garage because that car is a gazillion dollars. But at the same time, I would like to see someone drive it. And I would like to see some people get the chance to review it. Maybe like Car Wow or Doug DeMuro, maybe the Straight Pipes get a chance to review that car because that car just looks crazy. I'd like to see what it does. And I don't even know the powertrain. I don't know anything about it. I just know that the body is extremely aerodynamic with that shark fin on the back of it, so. Alright, we're down to the last part of this race. Really wasn't too bad. 20 seconds out. About 56, 57, 58. Nope, just under 58. Very, very, very nice. I don't think we unlocked the Hyper Series yet, but let's see if we did. That'd be nice if we did. Nope, no new series. So we did get the Reventon, which is very nice. We did drive this car before, but we do have it officially unlocked for us, which is very cool. So, yeah. Gorgeous car still. Oh, I love this. But with that, guys, I think that's a good place to end. Even though I'd like to keep pushing it, we're going to try to push in the next episode to continue to unlock the Hyper Series, which is the final tier of events for the Racer side of the career. So, with that, guys, I think it's a good place to end. So, next time, we will, again, continue forth and just push and push until we get the Hyper Series on the Racer side of things, alright? So, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Also, follow me on the socials linked in the description below. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. I'll leave you all to the Hypercar bios and or the special response unit cop bios, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.
One of 3 Porsche models shown at the 2010 Geneva Motor Show. With hybrid drive, the 2-seater mid-engine Porsche 918 Spyder was for many the star of the show. A high-revving V8 with a red line of 9,200 RPM is accompanied by electric motors on the front and rear axles. The electric motors contribute an impressive 218 bhp when required, and are powered by a fluid-cooled lithium-ion battery positioned behind the passenger cell. Kinetic energy generated when braking is converted into electrical energy and fed into the battery. The 918 bears some resemblance to the 917, which was a legendary racing car of the 1970s. Porsche have incorporated air intakes behind the headrests, which extend to help cool the engine and also act as an aid to aerodynamics. The spirit of performance. The record-breaking CCX Competition Coupe 10th Anniversary Edition was developed to deliver superior performance both on the track and on the road. With no gadgets or unnecessary features, every aspect of this machine serves a fundamental purpose: to reach ultimate speeds and efficiencies. Re-engineered to comply with stringent new U.S. regulations, the CCX builds on the CC lineage of Koenigsegg cars. The supercharged 4.7-liter V8 built by Koenigsegg, combined with an ultra-lightweight chassis, gives you a very impressive 683 bhp per ton. A scoop on the bonnet, redesigned front lamps and side skirts help to distinguish this Koenigsegg from the others and improve on what was already insane performance numbers. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds and a top speed of over 240 miles per hour. Created to celebrate 15 years of outstanding performance, Agera, the Swedish verb to act, is used to symbolize everything that Koenigsegg does best. With over 1,000 newton meters of torque available from 2,680 to 6,100 RPM, zero fade brakes regardless of track or road conditions, the latest hypercar from Koenigsegg continues the evolutionary approach and tradition to perfect the end result based on previous experience. Also short for the Greek word ageratos, which in ancient Greek means ageless, the original shape of the Koenigsegg CC, created 15 years ago, is still valid today. The Agera stays true to the original philosophy, shape, and size of the original CC. At the same time, it looks, feels, and performs like something belonging to the future. Designed by Gordon Murray, the McLaren F1 held the record for the fastest production car in the world for 7 years. There may be faster cars, but the McLaren F1 is still the fastest naturally aspirated production car, with a speed of 240 miles per hour set on March 31st, 1998. Weighing only 1,140 kilograms and incorporating a specially built 6.1-liter V12 from BMW, the McLaren F1 is able to achieve speeds of 240 miles per hour due to its refined aerodynamics and incredible attention to detail. With no power steering or assisted braking, the car demands a lot from its driver, but will also reward them with a unique driving experience. There are a lot of unique features for the McLaren F1 that are added, purely for their focus on driver and performance, like the central seating position, gold leaf-lined engine bay, this was for heat dissipation. Only 64 of the standard road-going version were made, which has pushed the price of owning one upwards of twice the original asking price.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives.